Hello, this is Neil from iPaintGirls.com, and I've been working on my own alphabet, graffiti alphabet hand style. I'll go ahead and write a word in it really quick, and then I'll show you the alphabet. I'll go ahead and write the alphabet out. All right, go ahead and start a new layer then, and let's get started. So I'm going to go ahead and write a word here first. Actually, I can also write it a little bit differently. So it just depends, pretty much the style stays the same, but it gets a little different depending on what I want to do. I think it looks pretty fresh. It's my own style. So here's the alphabet then. Two different E's. There's this one, so it's like that. You like curve this way, curve in that way, and then do a circle. So all one movement is just like this. It looks a little different each time, but that's typically the movement I follow. And then uppercase E, like this. So it's similar to the C, but instead it's small up here, and then like this. F. Oops. And so if I were to write something with F, it'd be like, let's say I'd write the word Frank. Damn it. I'm not used to this screen, using the screen to write. I can also, overlap it more. It makes it harder to read. So, Frank, something like that. I think it's a pretty cool hand style. And G I've been doing like this. So it kind of starts out similar to the C, except it comes this way, then it comes like this. H I haven't really come up with anything yet, and then I have a lowercase all one movement. So it's kind of like this, or boom, or maybe swoop like that. Let's see, HI, I usually do like this. So it's kind of like boom, boom, boom. You can also just do like that, which I think is more boring. You can also kind of do it that way if you want. But anyway, the typical movement is slightly curved, 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 and then boom like that. I like doing big circles. J, K, which you've already seen. And then I can do another dot. That's typically how I do it, but you can also do it like this, or you can go, oops, damn it, like that, or come in. But I like to typically come like that. That's just that little movement is typically how I do my K, especially if it's a starting character or ending character. L, I used to do them I used to just kind of go like this, and then I would start going like that. Anyway, what I end up liking, what I do now, is I come like this. And sometimes I'll come down further, so it's like that. M I used to do like this. Oops, what the hell? I haven't done this M in a while. Like that, but I don't really like it. And so I went with this instead. Oops. Like that. Typically how I do it is like that. Notice there's that swoop and I come back up a little bit. That's all one movement. You can also do as two movements. You can do like this and then add on to it. That looks pretty cool too. But that's typically how I do my M's. N is like this, so it's a straight line up and then curve like that. O, I do a swoop this way and then come like that. P, come up, back down, boom, with the line. If it's a lowercase p, then it's the same thing, but like this. Notice I come way back down before I make that P. I'm not doing this. I'm coming way back down like that. I can also do like this. Just depends. So what I'm doing, I don't have to put that line in there either, but I like to do it because I like it. Q, like this, or like this. Just depends on, I think, the lettering I'm doing with it. R, up, come back down just like the P, and I come like this. I make that spacing between the two, and I purposely do my B differently to distinguish the two, the R and the B. I have two different S's I use, just depends, oops, on the letter I'm doing, or the word I'm doing. Down, up, cross, like this, it comes across it. Boom. So it's like boom, boom. The other S is I do the same thing except I keep it all separate. So it's like that. And then, you know, there's other S's I can do too. Like I can do this like swoosh thing here, like that. It just depends on, you know, what I'm writing. But I typically have this kind of flow for my S. Whatever this little stuff I do over here, it can be anything. I have that same flow there. T, boom, it's just like that. So it's like a swoop and then a hard curve. So one swoosh and then like that. U, I do like this. V's, I do like this. I start low, end high, so it's like boom. Notice what I like to do is I like to swoop down a little bit. It has a slight arc like this, and then come like that. So W is, I typically go like this, has a swoop down, so it's like boom, swoop down, and then like this. X is like that, so it's like a, but what I like to do is I like to go small big, so it's like, or big small, no, small big, like this. Z is I usually do it like this. Let me see. But I like to do, just depends, but typically I follow this movement with my Z's. So it's like up, down at an angle, and back up like that. 1, 2, 3, but I like to bring my 3's big like that. So it's like this movement for 4, 5, but I like to have a like 6, 7, 8. Oops, small top, fat bottom, 9, or 2 movements. So there you have it. And then I write stuff, you know, just, you know, let's say I wanted to write street, right? So I'd be like, I might want to use that S, and I want to redo that R. What's cool about Photoshop is you can redo your R. You don't have to commit to it. For street, I'm going to do the lowercase e, and then boom, oops, boom, like that. So that'd be how I'd write street, for example. Let's say someone's name was Josh. I think I'm going to do this S instead, and then actually I'm going to do like that, or you can go this. I think something like this looks cooler. So here I'll do one more example of a word, my name. Or I like to, you know, come more this. So I don't really like my name. It doesn't look all that cool. Let's do, let's see here. Rain Man. Looks kind of cool. girlfriend's name, which I already did. Let's see. How about my sister's name? Now I'm going to do this instead. I was just thinking whether I wanted to do. Anyway, it's Denise. Oops, that's not how you spell her name. What did I do that for? That's weird. Oops. I don't know. I'm just trying to think if I actually want that. I'm really far away from the thing, so it's harder to draw like this. You have to go really fast to get it smooth. Anyway, the video's done. I just mess around with some couple little words here if you want to see a few more words. I'm gonna try Denise again, but oops. I'm gonna do lowercase e's. Looks cooler, but it just looks cool. I like the handwriting style I come up with. The letters are pretty neat. Jeff. You can also do them, all close together, so it's all more cluttered. Makes it harder to read, but sometimes makes it look cooler too. I pretty much never do a capital A. I don't know why. Just don't. I don't like the way it looks that much. If I do, it's probably something like this, or it's something like, or, it just depends. Let's say, oops. I'm trying to remember how to spell Alan. Alan. Also do Aladdin. See what that looks like. Aladdin might have two D's. Okay, a couple more words. Crack is bad, okay? Crack is bad, okay? Drugs are bad, okay? Right, so there you have it. Just want to do a few words with it. Thank you for watching. Please go ahead and rate, subscribe if you want. I always have free tutorials come out for different types of drawings and stuff. If you want to learn how to master the human figure, check out my website. It's called Mastering the Human Figure. It's 10 hours long. Freaking awesome. I guarantee if you do that, you will be drawing human beings like you've never been able to before. Which will be my next thing. I think for my next tutorial, I'm gonna be doing. I'm gonna be drawing. I think. What's her name? Something Frost. Emma Frost.